turn on your notification bell. You will still get those information you are looking for.
Stop blackmailing us. IPOB wants Mongono. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has issued a warning to the National Security Advisor, Baba Gana Mongono, for his penchant to blackmail IPOB through various means and the statements from his office, the Office of the National Security Advisor. And so in a statement issued by the IPOB's Director for Media and Publicity, Ipob, he said, I quote, "The attention of the global movement and family of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the command and leadership of a great prophet and the indefatigable liberator, Mazi Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu, has been drawn to the shameful, disgraceful, and fallacious statement credited to the infamous terrorist sponsor and director of the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, retired General Mohammed Babagana Mongono, to the effect that they dislodged ESN camps and arrested some of its commanders. This NIA boss is the main culprit behind the numerous attacks, kidnapping, and banditry in Nigeria since he assumed office in 2015. The Janjaweed in this terrorist sponsoring government is simply motivated by two simple factors in all their decisions and actions as head of one security agency or the other. And these are 1. Pecuniary gain, and 2. Jihadist and Islamist mindset. They have created insecurity on the one hand to loot the treasury of Nigeria for their personal gain, and on the other hand use the same insecurity to intimidate every other indigenous nation in the zoo in furtherance of their Islamist agenda. This explains their constant fueling of inferno, of insecurity, in order to continue stealing from the wealth of these indigenous nations. Ask yourself why, despite the humongous amount of money being set aside for the security of lives and property of the unfortunate inhabitants of the contraption called Nigeria, their lives and property are worsening security-wise. The NIA director claimed that they attacked the ESN camps and arrested some commanders. We challenged them to mention the camps they dislodged and produce video evidence of the commanders they claim to have arrested. Mongono and his co-travelers should stop their public dance of shame, deception, and lies against IPOB, because it will not bring any positive result to you and co-conspirators. Rather, it shall destroy you and your criminal agency. End of quote. And that is what the IPOB have said. And that is it. The man is in the habit of, blackmailing the IPOB. Of late, he came on the national television and to read the achievement of the security agencies in Nigeria. And what he can say, the only achievement he can mention is that, they have dislodged ESN camps. That's the achievement of the National Security Advice or the security agencies in Nigeria. That's their achievement, that they have dislodged the ESN. And so that is to tell you that these people are extremists indeed. The Muhammad Buhari government is full of Islamic extremists. Yes. And that is what, in high and low places. Imagine this man. All the things that Ipob have said that are true. No one is an allegation. They are statements of fact. Mongono is responsible for the worsening insecurity or security situation in this country. Even some persons that have conscience in the northern Nigeria have called for his removal. Over time, since the assumption of this administration in 2015, the man has been the National Security Advisor, a very key position in any country. And look at what has been happening in terms of security in Nigeria. No sane person will believe that Mongono will still be in charge of that agency. That's talking about the NIA. Yes, up until this moment, the national security, the national NSA, beg your pardon, NSA, that's the National Security Advisor. That office, nobody believes that Mongono will be there up until this moment. In view of the worsening insecurity, what we have in this country, from 2015 to this present day. And President Muhammad Buhari have allowed him to stay to this point. They are about, leaving office. It shows that he is a man that has been contracted to deal with Nigerians. Yes, he has been contracted by the APC-led federal government to make life unbearable for Nigerians. He has been contracted by the, cabals, the APC cabals, to work against the interests of Nigerians. He has been contracted by the Fulani jihadists. Yes, to ensure that they use their Fulani, henchmen that we have all come to know today that as they are terrorists, to strip out the indigenous lands, the lands of the indigenous Nigerians. Yes, the inheritance of the indigenous Nigerians. So he has been contracted to do all these things. To annihilate, subjugate the people of the southern Nigeria. Yes, but unknown to them. Some of them are working in corridors of power, moving along, perambulating along the corridors of power, and believing that they belong. They don't know that they're being used. At the end of this administration, many of them will open up. By that time, it is too late. It is too late. Yes, they will open up because they have been used, and they will know that they have been dumped by that time. Yes, the administration is winding up by the day. This is December, just barely 6 months now. Buhari will leave office, and it will dawn on them that they have been used and have been dumped. Yes, so Mongono is trying to dance naked, and is trying to expose himself to the public. The international community is watching him. Yes, how can National Security Advisor come to the station, come to national television, and of all the criminalities, of all the terrorism, of all the activities of the Fulani henchmen, terrorists, of all the kidnappings and ransom and everything that has been going on in the 19 northern states. Insecurity is high. It is only the Ipob in the southeastern Nigeria that Mongono will say that that was his achievement, in a particular period. A group that is known for peace. Yes. So what the Mongono, Babagana Mongono, the National Security Advisor, is seeking is that he wants the people of the southeast to fold their hands and allow this Janjaweed government to use these Fulani terrorists, masquerading as henchmen, to wipe out the entire southeasterners. So the presence of ESN has been established, which is for mainly self-defense. Self-defense. ESN is not attacking anybody. ESN is there because of the vacuum created in the security architecture, because the government of the southeasterners are not doing anything. In the southwestern states, they established Amoteco, and these people in the southeast refuse to do anything, knowing fully well that the Nigerian army has been compromised. The place has been compromised. Yes, evidences are bound, even in the not central states. That's the middle belt. And so, yet they refuse to do anything. And the IPOB have to step in and for self-defense. So several persons, women Nigerians, including T.Y. Danjuma, yes, has called for self-defense with his own people in Taraba. And so what are we not talking about? So Mongono has been known like, Imapuafu described him